Do you think Pakistan will be willing to back down, or Pakistan will go up on the escalation ladder? Because if the events of the last few hours are any indication, Pakistan today is caught in its own crossfire. Because both their army chief and Shahbaz Sharif know that if they escalate, they might not survive and there will be huge consequences. And if they don't, even then they won't survive because of the kind of total chaos and unrest that you see in Pakistan itself. And that is the real problem. Now, Pakistan knows that it cannot match the might of India. Forget the fact that they can take on, our armed forces. But the fact is that it cannot come across as doing nothing. But then, what could happen in the next few hours could actually entail how this relationship is going to go ahead. Now, let me quickly tell you what has happened. Now, you've seen the precision strike, after which late last night, now India has confirmed now, the MOD, that is the Ministry of Defense, has put forward a statement saying that Pakistan tried to target 15 of our military installations. 15. I'll tell you which these places were. Now, these are targets in northern and western India. This includes Avantipura, this includes Srinagar, this includes Jammu, Pathankot, Amritsar, Kapurthala, Jalandhar, Ludhiana, Adampur, Bhatinda, Chandigarh, Nal, Falodi, Uttarlai and Bhuj. They tried doing this using drones and missiles. As expected, that attempt was thwarted. And we've seen India making it absolutely clear that what we did was target your terror camps. We've put out the proof, we've shown you images. But what you tried to do cannot be tolerated at any level. And that is why I think now Pakistan will have to be very, very careful of what it does as a next step. Now, you're looking at back-to-back meetings, back-to-back briefings also that are being held. The MEA will also put out more details of what has happened as far as this entire, attempt by Pakistan is concerned. And we've seen a proportionate counter response to what Pakistan was trying to do, attack our military installations. Because when we carried out the precision strikes, we used such sophisticated weapons and missile systems that only targeted the terror camps, nothing else. No civilian facility, no civilians, no military installation. So why is Pakistan doing this? Does it really want to ratchet up the tension? Can it afford a war right now? Can it really afford to, take on the might of India and our armed forces? The answer, like they say, is blowing in the wind. So that is the big Pakistan problem. You have problems in Balochistan. You have problems when it comes to the deep state. There is so much of resentment when it also comes to the economy and almost everything else collapsing. State, non-state actors, like Pakistan loves to say, these are good terrorists, bad terrorists. I think all that now is done to death. Pakistan will have to read the writing on the wall. And in fact, in another important detail that, we must tell you more about is that Abdul Rauf Asgar, who is the brother of the Jaish-e-Mohammed chief, Masood Azhar, apparently has been neutralized in the attack, in the precision strike that was carried out by India at the Bahawalpur headquarters of the Jaish. That is a big story. And that is where I think it is hitting Pakistan the most now. That we've gone for the jugular, we've crossed the POK, we've crossed Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, we've come into your heartland. But all the more important is the fact that no matter what Pakistan might want to do in terms of escalation and a lot of other things. Now, this man, Abdul Rauf Asgar, was the mastermind of the IC-814 hijack. He also coordinated a lot of terror strikes, terror attempts against India. And if he has been eliminated, that clearly is a massive development. What possibly could be the next target? Would it be Masood Azhar? Could it be, also a lot of other fountainheads of terror that you see today in Pakistan? That is exactly what is making Pakistan and the deep state nervous right now. But one thing is very clear. India has said that the precision strikes that were carried out, they were non-escalatory. We did not want to, escalate the entire situation. But if push comes to shove, and if Pakistan continues with its nefarious designs, you as in Pakistan should be ready for a response. And that in case it happens, ladies and gentlemen, we all know that is not going to be proportionate, that will have huge consequences, and that could spell doom right now for Pakistan. You're looking at world over right right now concerns being raised also on what's been happening. There are attempts to dial down tension. But this is an India that says enough is enough. We need to respond. We need to act right now. And you cannot tolerate a Pakistan that continues to escalate and ratchet up the tension. But Pakistan right now is stuck between a rock and a hard place. If they don't act, they know domestically they will be finished. There will be consequences when it comes to the army chief, when it comes to Shahbaz Sharif. And in case they do, like I said, there will be consequences. So the next few hours to the next few weeks, very, very critical. We'll continue to keep you on top of the story.